Hey, what's up? The playoff divisional round was one of the best weeks of football in my memory, to be honest. Were there some, they were pretty boring, but they were close. And it was really defense heavy these past weeks, except for two of them. Three games won by a field goal, a game-winning field goal, and then one won by a game-winning touchdown in overtime. But I'm going to go over these games. First, I'm going to start off with, of course, the Bengals and Titans, final score being 19-16. This game was messy, kind of on both sides of the offense. Derrick Henry, honestly, he didn't get the ball much, but that's because I don't think he was fully healthy. And honestly, really, our offense, Bengals, and Ryan Tannehill threw a pick first drive, so that already starts off the game in a very bad way. He threw a total of 3 picks and 1 touchdown, and that was just, honestly, thank you, Ryan Tannehill. I appreciate it. Stay in Tennessee, please, so he can face you more often, hopefully in the playoffs. Obviously, I'm joking. Tannehill, I think, is good. This year was a down year for him, and kind of disappointing, but still, he was the first seed. A little fraudulent, but still. Congrats to Tannehill and the Titans team. Kind of surprised Mike Vrabel didn't try to ice the kicker there at the end. But it's McPherson. What are you really going to do? 52-yard kick he made it on. Don't quote me on that, but still. Joe Burrow had an amazing game, to me, with getting sacked 9 times. He only had 1 INT, and I don't think it should have been an INT.
Obviously, they're going to take a look at it to see if it hits the ground. Let's keep an eye on that ball. Ooh. It doesn't look like it touches the ground, Ian, and if it does touch the ground, it looks like he has the ball secure. It maybe brushes the ground, but the ball doesn't move.
I think it was just I think that was, I don't know. I don't really know. I didn't know that even if, it could touch the ground like that, even if you had the ball. Whatever. The ball dragged on the ground. I didn't know that was a rule, but whatever. Bengals win nonetheless. So, we go against whoever wins, Bills or Chiefs. But going to that game, though. Going to the Chiefs versus Bills game, oh my god. I was on the edge of my seat for the whole entire game. That game was phenomenal. One of the best games I've ever watched. And, yes, it was so great. Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen had amazing game, both of them. But, unfortunately, the Chiefs came up with it. I really wanted the Bills to win because I really like the Bills team. I think they are very, very talented. I think one of the main reasons why they lost is because they didn't have Trey White. They didn't have Tre'Davious White. And, they're really, he could have stopped at least Travis Kelce or Tyreek Hill on one of those long plays at the end there to set them up for a field goal to get into overtime. But yeah, I feel really bad for Josh Allen. All but respect to Bills fans, and Patrick Mahomes this season has kind of been on the verge of me disliking him because of his cockiness. Because when you're in the Bengals game, I haven't watched any other of his games really this season, except for the ones against the Bengals, of course. And he was through it, when they were up at half, he was woo, yeah, so excited. And it's you don't do that. You don't. Anything can happen. Any given Sunday, anything can happen in a football game, and it's just kind of dude, you just gotta celebrate the touchdowns. After that, just workout plays, whatever, do normal stuff on the sideline. Don't be cocky. It's just, yeah. That's AFC, though. So after that, Bengals versus Chiefs in the AFC championship championship. So that'll be a phenomenal game to me. Hopefully, of course, me being a Bengals fan, I'm just super stoked. This is our first time back in an AFC Championship since 1988, and it's my first playoff one in my whole entire lifetime. So this is really exciting for me this season. And honestly, even if we lose, the Bengals will have done for me what I've wanted them to do this year. If we lose, I'm good with it. Thank you for being one of my favorite team. Going to the NFC though, going into Green Bay at Lambeau Field, Aaron Rodgers did not look good this game. He really fumbled the bag, but he led a touchdown scoring drive the first drive of the game, and after that he just looked bad. Not really bad, but not Aaron Rodgers, if you get what I mean. Aaron Rodgers he's 3-0 against Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers or something in the playoffs, I think. I'm not 100% on that, but he played like crap, and Debo carried the 49ers. So there's not much to say on this game. Drove the Niners downfield to get a game-winning field goal, just like Joe Burrow did for us against the Titans. Going to Tampa versus Los Angeles, though, Buccaneers versus Rams. It was a great game too. A lot of defense happened there. A lot of 3-and-outs, but still a lot of points scored. Oh yeah, going back to Green Bay game. Y'all need a new special teams. Green Bay. Whoever front office is, y'all need new special teams. Please. Please. It's embarrassing. No NFL. It's stupid. But anyways, going back to Tampa versus Los Angeles. It was a fun game. I don't think you can say Matthew Stafford is a stat patter. There you go. Jeez. Because he's winning these playoff games. Does he have a super team? Yeah, he does kind of have a super team, but he looked good in that game. He looked phenomenal, leading a game-winning field goal drive with Cooper Kupp across the field after Brady just tied it up with a touchdown the drive beforehand. Brady did play well that game, but I'm pretty sure he's going to retire after this. Really, I think he should. I think Aaron Rodgers should too. Just Aaron Rodgers, leave after being in the playoffs, first seed. That's a good way to end off your career, and I'm sure you're going to be regarded as one of the top 10, top 5 QBs all time, top 5 most likely. And then Brady, just retire. You're already number 1. There's nothing really much you can do. Plus, your wife is upset with you, so please retire. Good for your family, whatnot. But this is me. I will have another video hopefully out tomorrow about my predictions. Obviously, I think you might know who I want to win, but it is what it is. Wild week. Love this week. See y'all.